Hey everybody, Ron here with Anthem Off-Road, coming at you with another Rate Your Ride. This time we have Dustin. He's our apparel guy, and he's going to be checking out some of your rides and give us some feedback. All right, let's do this. So our first ride today is a 2008 GMC Sierra 2500 HD on Anthem equalizers, 22x14 with a -76 offset. Middle trail grapplers on 40s, nice, we haven't seen a 40 yet, on 15x5, so nice wides, and a FabTech suspension lift of 8 inches.
All right, so he's got a custom bumper. Looks like he's got, I don't know, there's stock headlights. I don't know, to me it's practical, it's a practical truck. If I was gonna build a truck, this is probably exactly where I'd go. I mean, between 6 and 8 inches, 22x14s, that's what I'm running on my, well, 22x12s on my Hummer, but on a truck this big, 14 wides, I think it's perfect. Minimal, like exterior cosmetics as far as, but I mean, to me, I'm a fan. I like kind of more basic and plain. I don't like the off-the-wall kind of stuff that people do, so.
Sure. Yeah, I think this truck is super proportional, especially for having 40s and 15.5 wides. I think it looks super cool.
2500 on top of that, so it'll move them no problem.
Yep, looks great. Yeah, the color match front and rear bumper's cool. Actually, is that a stock rear bumper?
It's stock rear, but
yeah, he's stock rear, but
he's got the aftermarket.
It's still color match, so it looks pretty cool.
Tinted windows, rock lights.
Good stance with the 40s and 8-inch lift. That's a big boy right there. He is running rock lights. Wheels look great too. Those equalizers match it nicely. Minimum, he's like just a little bit of the milling in there. Yeah, looks cool. I don't think there's anything like really big to say about it. Just a nice, clean looking ride. You ready to rate it?
I'm ready.
1 through 10, 10 being the best. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
8.
6.
All right.
8?
Yeah, we're a little bit apart.
Cool.
To me, like I said, if I was going to build a truck from scratch, this is exactly where I'd go. It's between 6 and 8 inches, 22x12 or 22x14. I like the 14. It is a 2500. It'll move them no problem. I like the aftermarket bumper in the front. I'm a fan of that. Not a huge fan of the toolbox in the back, but obviously this guy does work with his truck. So I mean, to me, I wouldn't use it because I don't do anything that needs tools. But at the end of the day, I like the tint. I like the subtle accents of just some of the simple accessories, and I think he did a good job.
Sure. Yeah, I'm really big on the, if doing the front bumper, I always like to do the rear bumper as well, so I took off just a couple for that. But again, it's a super clean look, I mean, and functional, so I mean, you could definitely clean it up, take it out nice, or, you know, hit the trails, so.
Sure.
Cool. All right, let's move on to number 2. For this one, we're looking at a 1998 Chevy 2500, so definitely older body style. Anthem equalizers, 22x14s, -76 offset, with Super Swamper boggers, 42s on 13.5 wides, and custom suspension lift in excess of 12 inches. Yep, so this is a big boy.
And this thing is 100% done to the absolute max. It's an OBS Chevy, that's dope. It's super clean for being an OBS Chevy.
Yep.
You don't find those around here very often. Long bed.
Yep, long bed. It's got the original paint, the two-tone Chevy paint that they were known for, wrapping in the fenders and everything. So not much customized above the suspension. Everything else looks pretty stock, but then below it's a whole other animal.
Yeah.
As far as stance goes, yeah, she's wide. She's 10 inches probably, at least.
Yeah, it's insane. This is complete polar opposite of the last truck.
You ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3,
5.
6.
We were closer than I thought on that one, I'm not gonna lie. To me, I rated a 5 just because, well, I like the fact it's an OBS Chevy. I like the fact that it's super clean. I am way too fat to get in a truck that big. It's way too impractical for me. I definitely wouldn't want to drive a truck on any kind of Super Swampers, and I definitely wouldn't want to tow one anywhere that I have to go. I'm not super into the whole show situation, so if I were, I mean, this is a personal opinion, if I were going to build a truck, I'd build it to be practical, and to me it's not.
Yep. So I gave it a 6, I think primarily because of the amount of suspension and fab work into there, the fact it's custom, you know, you don't see this every day.
Nope.
But again, I think I maybe just gave it a 6 because beyond the suspension itself, everything else was stock, so.
Yeah, I think it's an awesome truck for whatever the gentleman who owns its purpose is, but I mean, as far as me, no way I would drive that thing.
Doesn't mean it's bad, just means different taste.
That's true.
All right, ready to move on?
Yeah. All right.
Now this is
All
a
right,
different
all
one.
right,
Here we
all
go.
right, all right.
So here we're looking at a 2017 Toyota Tacoma on equalizers, 20 by 12s, negative 44 offset on middle trail grapplers, 35 by 12 and a halfs, with a rough country suspension lift of 6 inches.
Yeah, he's got.
Go for it.
What does he got? He's got the aftermarket. He's got the aftermarket front bumper as well. What else? He got the MFAB steps. He's got the tonneau cover the cap. 300 Industries grill. He's got rigid lighting all the way around.
He's got it re-geared.
Yeah, he's got it re-geared. That's kind of sweet. I like the grill. The grill's sweet. The
Yeah.
American flag grill. That's awesome.
American flag grill.
Yeah. It looks like, I mean, he's got aftermarket headlights on there. I'm almost positive.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are
it's
like
just-
spider lights.
Yeah, I just didn't say anything about him. I like this thing, for sure.
Yeah, it's got. I think that's got a great stance to it. It looks mean, especially with that grill.
Truck's perfect.
Yeah. I really like this. It's blacked out too. I think this is pretty cool. I'm ready
Yeah,
to go.
I'm going.
You?
Yep.
Ready? 1, 2, 3,
9.
8.
9.
There we go.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, I've been looking at a Tacoma myself. That's what I want to build. So, I mean, instantly I'm a fan. If it was a Tundra, I'd probably give it like a 1, maybe 2. Something like that. But anyways, Ron drives a Tundra.
I have a
if you
Tundra.
If you guys didn't. But
That's all
anyways,
right.
no, I mean, like I said, again, from the first truck, 6 to 8 inches, 20 by 12, 20 by 14. This is my get down. Everyday driver. He did awesome. I drive a Hummer that I have like the blacked out American flag situation on the back of it, and I like what he did with the grill. I think that's awesome in every way. I removed the cap. I'm not a fan of the caps, but besides that, I think this guy nailed it.
Yeah, I think the grandpa caps are cool and they're coming back. A lot of people are running them. For this type of setup, super functional. I actually will probably change my rating to a 9 because I forgot that he had it re-geared. And that's something that a lot of people don't think about. They just kind of go for the looks and forget about the go. This has got the go to go along with the looks. So yeah, I'm definitely giving this one a 9. I think overall, great looking truck. Here's our last one. 2009 Ford F350 Super Duty. Anthem Instigators 20 by 12, negative 41. Cooper Discover STT Pros 37 by 12 and a halfs on a rough country suspension lift of 8 inches. Here we go.
This is
an interesting truck.
This is like a fully done up show / off-road mobile. He has painted the dash. He has a custom interior. He has, I don't know if this is like a subwoofer enclosure or what's going on here. I think
Those
that,
are
yeah,
amps.
amplifier.
So
Yeah,
it's
I think
gotta
that's
be-
like a custom subwoofer
Those are
enclosure
Focals
situation.
and JL audios.
Okay. So he's got just some custom audio in there. He's got, his wheels are hydro dipped. He's got the aftermarket front bumper again with the winch, the light bar in the grill.
Yeah, so this truck is a Deadpool truck.
Yeah, fully Deadpool theme.
Yeah, the whole theme is Deadpool. So this is definitely a show truck. Between the hydro dip barrels on the wheels, the custom interior, color matched. I mean, he's definitely got it customized. It's got a good stance. Again, front rear bumpers, custom winch, front grille. Looks like about a 20-inch LED bar. Custom headlights, fender flares, the whole deal. So yeah, it's definitely a custom truck.
I am ready for this one.
You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
3.
4.
3.
All right.
I think it's confusing because he went with like an off-road look in the front, but a full show truck look between like the wheels, the interior. I feel like if you're gonna go that hard with like hydro dipping your wheels and doing a custom interior, then you wrap the outside to match and literally theme the truck fully Deadpool. Just give her its all. I mean, honestly, the whole front bumper winch grill setup itself probably cost what a wrap would have cost to put on the truck. So I feel like it's like a multi-purpose truck, but usually you don't see like show multi-purpose with like the off-road, I'm gonna pull you out of a ditch style truck. So I think it's confusing to me, and that's why I gave it a 3. I think some of the stuff is awesome. Like honestly, like I don't hate everything about it. I think it's confusing, but like the interior I think is awesome as far as like the way he had like the Deadpool situation stitched onto the center console, the amplifiers and the whole like audio setup is pretty cool. Hydro dipping the wheels, I've never been a huge fan of. I've hydro dipped in the past myself, and it's just not something that like I've ever liked very much. They're either hydro dipped
I think
or
those are
wrapped.
like wrapped in graphics, like
Yeah.
probably like Deadpool graphics.
Right, and yeah, so that's my input.
Yeah, you know, again, I love the truck itself, the stance of the truck, but you know, if you look on the inside versus the outside and then you tie in the wheels, it is kind of, you're not sure which way it's going to go. But this could be a super functional truck. By the wear on the wheels, it looks like it is probably a daily driver. It's not just a show truck, but the inside is very show truck-ish. So,
and we don't know. This guy,
Yeah.
this guy could have bought the show truck and been like, I'm just gonna straight up off-road this thing. We have no
Sure.
idea. So we're just going off photos. Remember that. We have no idea the background or the history on any of these vehicles. It's
yeah,
just kinda
definitely
cool.
not bashing the truck or
Right,
anything.
yeah.
Just looks a little different, and I think it's just because of the look inside and outside. Cool. Yep. So that finishes up this episode of Rate Your Ride. Dustin, thanks for coming out, talking to us. If you're interested in having your ride rated by us, please go to our website, www.anthemwheels.com, and click on the gallery link. That'll let you add to the gallery, and once you get that added, we can take a look, see what's out there, and maybe we'll pick your ride next time. Until next time, see ya.